Just want to talk about some moves that Jim Cramer and the CNBC Investment Club made this week, guys. And I also want to give you the invitation to join me on Patreon if you like what we're doing, or you can also sign up on our membership platform right here on YouTube, guys, so where we can discuss some moves. As you know, every day I try to share what move the CNBC Investment Club by, and I would just want to share some moves that they make because they bought and sold a lot of stock. So we'll go through it. So maybe you could on Monday you could look at some of these stocks and maybe you could get in. So I'm gonna just share with you some of the things that they buy and some of the moves that they made. If I just share this page here, let me just share this screen, guys, with you a little bit. We could just take a look at this together if you guys don't mind. So as I say, we're buying more of this tech name. So and six stock as the market drops. That article was from Jeff Marks, guys. Let me make sure you can see it here. Here, so as you see, I'm looking at an article on CNBC, and I will try to share you some moves because the market has hit so bad, they had made a lot of move this week. So let me just look at this first article, and I'm going to tell you what I think about it. Guys, if you don't have the CNBC Investment Club, I will consider joining, or you could follow me on Patreon. I share some of the same information. Running a 7-day free trial, so you can check it out for 7 days, guys. And after 7 days, it's $5. So I don't want it to work out to be per day, but I sure is maybe less than a couple cents per day. If you have 30 days for $5, where you get all that investment advice, because if you really want to be good in stock, I learned from the best, and I think Jim Cramer and Jeff Marks, they are the best out there right now. And I still believe that you cannot listen to him on Mad Money. You got to join the CNBC Investment Club or follow me on Patreon, $5, guys, after the 7-day free trial. So let's just go into the article, guys. I'm going to just go through this article for you in a minute. And we're going to talk about some of the stocks that they bought. So let me just talk about the article here. I'm going to scroll. So I say we are buying 30 shares of Palo Alto Network. That's a cybersecurity. And it says at roughly 302, I'm going to give you the sense. Following the trade, Jim Cramer Charitable Trust will own 260 shares of Palo Alto, and the symbol is PANW, increasing it weight to 246 from 218, guys. So you see they bought some Palo Alto stocks. Some stocks that they are looking at, I'm not going to read the whole article, but it also says, let me go back there. They were just talking about the article here. And mentioned Friday morning meeting, we are upgrading our rating at NVIDIA and Amazon Meta platform to a 1, guys. If you're familiar with the rating system in the CNBC Investment Club, a 1 is stocks that they will buy now. So they're saying they would buy NVIDIA, Amazon, and Meta platform. These are stocks they're going to buy. We would be a buyer of Amazon Friday if we were not restricted from trading. This 10% sell-off in the e-commerce and cloud giant reaction to they missed in the revenue. So let's just go back to some more articles. He said they pulled back in DuPont and Dover, as again, these are two stocks that they have. So most of the stocks I will be talking about right now is stocks that the CNBC Investment Club do have in the portfolio. So I'm just scanning through this. One more stock we like, they say is Wells Fargo, they would buy it. It's had a good quarter, guys. And I'm just going to get into some articles, guys. I'm going to get back into some other articles that we can look and see what they're buying. This one is, well, I think you guys would have seen that at Amazon. So what they have in here, they has, let me go back. They has a trade alert. And if you're on my Patreon again, you will get this. So I could just click on trade alert and we could see some of the moves. So this article I was talking about is this one. And then this article came out Friday the 2nd. We are adding to a beaten up chip maker, and I will tell you what that stock is. It's Friday morning. I knew they bought Broadcom. So this is shortly after the opening bell that happened on Friday morning. We'll be buying 50 shares of Broadcom at roughly 142 Following the trade, Jim Cramer Charitable Trust will own 700 shares of AVGO, and that's the symbol for Broadcom, increasing it within the portfolio to 3.16% from 2.94%, guys. So that is another trade that they did Broadcom. So you could consider looking at Broadcom and adding Broadcom to your portfolio. So let's just look at some other moves that they make, guys. So let me just look at the article. We also know they did talk again in this same article, which I'm not going to read the whole article, guys. I share all this on my Patreon, but they said, in addition, we would be a buyer of Advanced Micro. So I think they did buy some Advanced Micro because I think they did very well, but I think the stock did sell off. So let's go back and look at some trades that they make for the week. And these are just trades I'm giving you that was made this week. So let's look at some other trades, guys, that were made. Here's another one. I said Jeff Marks and Jim Cramer was very busy for the last week. That's why I decided to do this video just to show you. So we are taking some profit from this healthcare stock and updating our rating, guys. So and then the stock will be GE Healthcare, but you see here, let me go back here. We are selling 350 shares of GE Healthcare. So they did sell some GE Healthcare. So that's a sold in me at roughly $82.79. From the trade, Jim Cramer Charitable Trust will own 1,000 shares of GEHC, decreasing its weight in the portfolio to 2.6 from 3.5. And again, it's a whole article that I'm not going to bore you with, but this is another one. So they make a lot of trade here. Here's another trade alert when this was up. And this was July 29. So I'll just do this last two that happened July 29 since it's kind of close. So maybe with the market being moved down, I think you guys can actually get into a lot more, guys. So let's look at another trade that they did buy. So it says here, we are buying 50 shares of Constellation Brands at roughly $246 each. Following Monday's trade, the Jim Cramer Charitable Trust will own 375 shares of STZ, increasing its weighting in the portfolio to 2.8 from 2.46. Again, guys, the guys that in my Patreon would have gotten that as soon as it's released. And another thing, guys, Jim Cramer Charitable Trust, when you join the club, they don't make the buy, they give us a chance to do it first. So they don't make the buy until we make the buy. So you have a 45 minutes window before they buy. So you know they bought Constellation on the 29th. So let me just look at the article. So they tell you what they do when they sell or whatever. And this is Constellation brand. I guess that's the last price at $246. Let me just go back a little bit, guys, and make sure I'm hitting it. So then this was on Monday, June 29th also. Let me see what this is. We're making a move, trimming 2 stocks and buying 2 others. So on the 29th, guys, let me look at this article. And it says, we are making 4 trades Monday morning. Shortly after the opening bell, we will be selling 100 shares of Danaher. So Danaher is a healthcare, guys, that they have been in Danaher for a long time. I don't have any shares of Danaher. It's not a stock I didn't buy, but I said I share everything. At roughly $274.13, following the trade, Jim Cramer Charitable Trust will own 475 shares of Danaher. Okay. In addition, we are selling 20 shares of Salesforce, so they didn't make a share in Salesforce. And we are buying 50 shares of Disney. Yeah, I didn't buy Disney, but they also did buy Disney this week. And finally, we are buying 225 shares of Starbucks. So these are some trades that they make, guys. You could look at these trades if you're interested. Look at it if it's something you like, but I just wanted to let you know, guys, definitely what Jim Cramer and the CNBC Investment Club has been together. If you enjoyed this video, guys, subscribe to my channel. Consider supporting me with a membership. It can help me give these information to you guys. Consider joining me on Patreon, guys. Anyway, thank you for watching the video, and I will come back. And if you guys like what I think I will do, let me know. Let me know in the comments if you want to see, if you want me to share the monthly meeting that just happened at the end of July, guys. So anyway, guys, I need to go. Take care. Have a good one.